If you've been following us from part 1 to part 6, you would know that this has been an interesting series all this while. So this is the part 7 of the things I wish I knew at 20. Number 1, don't give your opinion if no one asks you. Sometimes you might feel like you are the wisest in the room, you know a lot, you've read a lot of books, you know how to navigate life better, you've had more experiences than your peers, things like that. And someone is right beside you and the person is making a mistake. And you're like, you're going to fall if you continue this way. And you say, you tell the person, even if the person is your friend, I think you shouldn't do it this way. If you do it this way, things can get worse, things can change. You might not be able to scale through if you do this like this. And the person was just doing his or her own thing. You're giving opinion. Were you asked? Keep quiet. This is one of the things I mentioned in my Moving in Silence series. I'm going to link it in the description box. No one asks you, keep quiet. You have to be very close and extremely close to someone before you give an opinion, and it depends on the circumstances. Sometimes last week I was in the bank and someone was trying to do something on the app. This person was asking the customer service, maybe the customer service rep was a very new person and didn't really know how to navigate the app. I had so much knowledge about it because I've been using it for a while. So I noticed they were struggling with it. At first, I didn't want to ask, but at the end of the day, I was just like, okay, it won't hurt if I help. Then I asked them, can I say something, please? And they were like, go ahead. I was able to help the person navigate the app. It depends on the situation for you to talk. The person thanked me and left. I was happy to help. Did they ask me? No. Did the customer service rep ask me? No. But I found out that they were struggling with it. But this is different in some other situations. You have to read the room before acting. And sometimes even your best friend can snap at you for giving your opinion on the things that do not concern you. So you have to be tactical about it. And sometimes you might even give your opinion where it is needed, but it backfires. So such is life. But what I'm just trying to say is that you have to be careful. You don't just talk anyhow before doing things. Number 2, it's never too late to try something new. I said it in part 5 or 6 on having a new perspective, on taking the risk as like leaving your country for another country where there is uncertainty. But because you are in your 20s, you have the liberty to make your mistakes without the fear of going broke. Well, you might have the fear of losing it all because, of course, you need your money for something. Let's say you made a mistake at 25 and it took you 1 year to recover from the loss. That means at 26, you are still young compared to when you are 50. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Number 3, live your life and do not put emphasis on the future. Live in the moment, the present. Don't be scared of whatever will happen in the future. I am talking to myself here because I am always agitated. I have to do this before I am age this. To what end? Those that have not achieved it, have they died? And who told you it is too late? You're just being agitated over nothing. It might not be your time yet, and you're trying, and things have not worked. Things are still in progress. That does not mean it's not working. It just means you have to take your time, and like I said in my previous video, be patient because you are being prepared for the big picture that you don't know about. Little did you know that you will be very surprised in the future. And you're not taking note of it. You're just seeing the small picture now. You're just seeing that you're struggling now. Are you going to struggle forever? The dreams you have for yourself, is it a small dream? Do you plan that you would be in your 60s and in your 70s and you would still be broke? If you are watching this video, it shows that you don't even want to be broke because you saw on the title, Things I Wish I Knew at 20. That means you do not want to make some mistakes, or you want to learn from the regrets that others have had, or from the things that you're not doing well. It means that you want to be better. Why are you scared for the future when you're still in your 20s? I am not saying you should be laid back and not do anything and just be lazy around just because you're in your 20s. No, in fact, this is the best time to work because you might not see the results for what you are doing now, but in the future, trust me, as long as you put in the work and you trust in the process, you live in the moment, you are happy, you are healthy, you are alive, you would definitely reap the fruits of your labor. Relax. Number 4, define what you want. Do you want to be a content creator, an influencer, banker, a lawyer, a medical doctor, an engineer, a data scientist, work with the biggest corporations in the world, be a big business person? You cannot be all over the place and achieve something. Number 5, stand up for yourself. Stop being nice. I made a video on people pleasing where you are too nice. I'm going to link it up here. Why are you not standing up for yourself? You are doing things that do not favor you, to the detriment of yourself, and because you want to make the other person happy, you are putting yourself in a discomfort mode because you want to be Mr. Nice. If you want to help someone, you should do it from the bottom of your heart, but you are not happy, you don't want the person to be angry. Who told you that if the person does not get the help from you, the person cannot get the help somewhere else? You need to be selfish to be okay before you help someone else. You cannot be bleeding and now start rescuing someone else. You have to be healthy to be able to help someone who is sick. Number 6, do what you need to do to get what you want. You want to tick all the boxes in your to-do list for a day. You need to get organized. So that is what you need to do to get what you want. When you write it out, plan it out, and take it step by step, one after the other, you would get what you want. Number 7, young choices become adult problems. There are so many people today that live wayward lifestyles in their 20s. Your 20s is the time to live your best life, the time to party, the time to travel, the time to get those certificates. I am not saying you can't get it in other ages, but it's easier when you are younger to do that. Number 7, young choices become adult problems. Whatever decisions you make in your 20s would affect you later in life. You start investing in your 20s, the law of compound interest will reward you later on. If you want to indulge in taking hard drugs and all of that, this same, what I call the law of compound interest, will reward you. That's why you see some people in their old age, their 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, coming up with kidney problems as a result of the bad lifestyle they've lived in the past. Yes, it's okay to enjoy, have a great life, but do it in moderation. Do it with sense. You have to be smart about the choices you make in life. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Number 8, there is no such thing as overnight success. Yes, you might see some of your mates living life, doing things big, but sometimes, most times, it might be their parents' wealth. Sometimes it might be a fake life they are living. They might be displaying what is not theirs so that they can feel important, and because they need external validation, you are seeing all those things on social media and you are there thinking that you are not doing enough. Who told you are not doing enough? Who told you are not trying? Yes, some people might have the privilege to do other things as a result of their background. If the person is a rich kid, but on an average level, you have to be patient in order to achieve success. Most people that achieve success average live between their 30s and 50s. So why don't you just relax and wait for your turn? You are trying, and that is enough proof that one day you would smile. Number 9, don't wait for things to naturally happen. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. Talk to people. Do things that you would never think you would do. If you have the urge to start a talk show and you know that is really what you want to do, but no one in your family has ever tried it out, do you have to be anybody in your family? Are you not unique? Are you everyone? Start the talk show. That was how Oprah Winfrey started, and today she's a global success. So who told you that you cannot be who you really want to be? Don't wait for things to naturally happen, because when you wait, most times nothing really happens. Number 10, don't take advice from someone who hasn't tried doing what you want to do. Are you the kind of person surrounded with friends that discourage you every time you want to take a big step towards achieving your dreams? Are you the kind of person that listens to people when they say, "Are you sure you can do this? Remember the last time, this was how it failed"? This is not your kind of person. Why do you want to try this? If you start hearing things like that, do what? Run for your life, because you are about to be repressed back into what you don't want to be. Sometimes people telling you these things, they might not really mean harm for you. They are just scared that what would happen. While sometimes some people are like, this girl, this guy with the big dreams, what is going on? So when you achieve it now, you will not leave us behind. So you cannot leave us behind. So they will take their time to discourage you. Once you start noticing those things, keep quiet and don't inform them about the next step you are going to take. I said it in my moving in silence video. You have to tell people that I've done these things before. It might not necessarily be in your field, but people that you know that will give you the courage to continue pushing. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like, share, and comment. See you later.